while we're in New York, this is the room. Quite a lovely room, except there's just one double bed. And that bed over in the corner. So we have to flip a coin to decide who gets it.
Awkward. We could both sleep in the double bed.
I think there's a line in the friendship somewhere.
Heads.
Calling heads.
Yeah, it's tails, you win.
Woo!
Shit.
So people often talk about the subway being, you know, the hive of crazy people, but we took an interesting bus journey just there.
Yes, he was one of the stereotypical weirdos. He had the hat kind of off his head, and he also started opening his shirt, it would appear. Yeah, and
Sexily?
I didn't actually see the opening.
You saw the end product?
Yes, and it wasn't sexy.
Not at all. So we're in Yonkers looking for the Irish Centre, and we asked a woman how to get there. She said to go over the rainbow. So yeah, gotta love crazy Americans. We find ourselves on the other side of the rainbow, and look, we're in a pub. How stereotypically Irish.
That woman pointed us completely the wrong direction thinking about it.
No pot of gold, unfortunately. Could have been all our financial woes solved. Saw two sides of America today. What do you think?
Yeah, it was an interesting contrast. We drove a little way out of Yonkers Central, which was kind of a built-up suburban neighbourhood, and now that we've come into a much more airy suburb area, it's lovely. Yeah.
On the way back, we tracked down the headquarters of Major League Gaming, a company I really want to work for. I think they're doing a lot of great things in esports, so someday hopefully. My big regret from the trip was not having the testicular fortitude to just simply call in and see what kind of skills they're looking for. And of course I had to catch a flight on the Monday when I'd psyched myself up. Now while I want to work for them, I still think this product that I saw in Best Buy is a bit hilarious. It reminds me of something in The Simpsons that you'd see. Ah, my eyes! We're here at Madison Square Gardens for Nickelback, who play some of our favourite songs. And along with them is Bush, Seether and another band. Another.
Yes. I think we're particularly enthusiastic about Another.
I really enjoyed the gig. Nickelback were excellent and the support acts were really good as well. My Dying Days won me over and now I actually remember who they were. I really enjoyed seeing Seether as well. They didn't quite get the crowd going, but the crowd seemed subdued anyway. Bush, as you can see here, went off into the crowd, the lead singer did, during a cover, and that was excellent to see. He had to climb into the rafters a bit, and it was really cool that he did that really and managed to trust the crowd enough. Of course security freaked out, but you know, we won't worry too much about them. Not to be outdone then as well, Nickelback came on, plenty of pyrotechnics, a lot of great songs that kind of did a best of collection really, and lived it up to the crowd. One of the funny things is Chad Kroger's voice is a lot higher than I kind of thought it was. Not quite on the proportions of Mickey Mouse, but it's not that far off. Not to be outdone as well, they kind of lifted the stage at one point, which you'll see a little later on in this clip. I really enjoyed the whole gig as a whole. The crowd were a bit odd, as I say, they were a bit subdued it seemed. They kind of got going for the first band, but after that they kind of lost their enthusiasm a bit. And it was a little unusual because this was Nickelback's first time in Madison Square Gardens as well, so you would have thought they'd be all very much geared up for it. We had time for some of the touristy stuff as well, so we dropped into Toys R Us on Times Square. It's a really impressive place, definitely check it out. And they've loads of Lego structures which I really liked. Of course the dinosaur did nothing at all when I was looking at it, but it had been roaring and things like that. Very cool design, feel like what Ireland would be like. Nice if you could put a roof on it.
Hold up in your heart. Young man, that's what you do behind the camera that counts. Help yourself for the home. I know you're a man of your word.
Damn it,
does this look like the face of a liar?
I'm not lying. I don't lie.
M&M's store was one of my favourite places in New York. Eat all the candy. think, John? $3,000?
A steal.
And this is pretty much the reason why it's one of my favourite places. Look at all this candy, look at all the different selections, all the colours, flavours and so on. I could just stand here and look at it for hours.
Wait, pause.
So I'm wearing history on my shirt. Apparently these F trains, if you can spot them anywhere on this shirt here, are from the 70s and 80s if we've been informed by a local. So always nice when things work out that well.
I can do that. In my dream.
Gotta say yo homes to Bel Air.
Go home to Bel Air.
So we're just finished eating at Bel Air Diner and thoroughly recommend it. Sean?
Indeed, yeah. My turkey sandwich was glorious.
So I had the pancakes because you can never turn down a good pancake. The food was amazing, service was excellent as well, and yeah. So if you are in Queens on this street, definitely check it out, well worth it. And you get to save yo homes to Bel Air as much as possible, so win-win. Also checked out the production of Spider-Man. Can definitely tell the U2 influence. I enjoyed the first act more than the second. It went a bit off the walls at times. At the end there was an auction for a prop. Bidding started at 300 and went up 1300, and all I could think was, do not scratch your eyebrow. The weather is taking a change.
Huh?
The weather is taking a change. That's the kind of thing you don't expect when you get on a plane to leave Ireland.
Give a
Broad panoramic.
Yeah.
See if you can catch the rain. A few puddles there. Well, by puddles,
you can see the mist.
by puddles I mean the river, of course.
That one giant puddle.
So, something to look forward to for the day. I'm prepared though.
New York in the rain. I think someone's leaving right there. Enjoying the chorus.
They stupid, you know. Staring.
In the words of our beloved bus drivers, some crazy ass motherfuckers on the road. Look, they ain't kill nobody. It's like having Samuel L. Jackson as a driver.
That would be awesome. To be fair, I could see how he's frustrated.
Oh yeah, a taxi driver parked in the middle of the crossroads.
So a universal truth, taxi drivers everywhere.
So Sean, where are we off to today?
Forbidden Planet right now. Then possibly the Empire State Building. No, I don't know. We might be able to see too much.
A perfect day for it.
Yeah.
To be quiet. This is what the Empire State Building with poor visibility looks like.
In private contrast to the next visit, that should be.
So they won't see much use today.
Which those? Yeah, I'm gonna save my 50 cents for the next time.
You're not overly pushed about seeing much of New York from the Empire State Building, and you don't want to see the crowds. Wet and windy day is the perfect time to go.
To be fair, I don't think I'm going to regret this. I mean, we have avoided the crowds, and it will provide an interesting contrast. And we're seeing the city such as it is.
Within a couple of blocks, anyway. They're doing the changing of the guards because they have to keep people warm, it seems. They might do it on a normal day, but it's definitely essential today that they are that poor guy outside. Worst job in the world today. And of course today will be the one day that very few people chat to, except that man there. His hands must be freezing. I'm trying to take a picture as well. Not fun. Would not trade with him for the world. So as visitors to the channel may have spotted, I do like a bit of gaming, the odd time, now and again. So not a Nintendo fan, but it makes sense to visit the store while in the area. So let's see what we can find.
Attention Nintendo World shoppers, the time is now 5:40 and Nintendo World Store will be closing in 20 minutes. We ask that you please refer all purchases to your nearest register. We'll be opening tomorrow at 9 a.m. Once again, the time is 5:40 and Nintendo World Store will be closing in 20 minutes.
We used to have those, it's like Pokemon and like Pokemon Stadium. I would be one of those.
Oggi costerà.
Thunderstorms in New York.
Joyzy rain.
Yeah, so much worse with the coast winds.
Yeah, it's really hitting us hard here. Remember when we were over on Manhattan and all the buildings kind of kept us safe? How little we knew then.
Not anymore.